really don't want to see this thing come back up in here and try to make this support. That would not be good. Hey, gotta show Matt some love here. We're like his stream. Look at this shit. He already got 11 thumbs down. I don't even understand that. He ain't even started.
It's just trolls.
Man, he's got 26 thumbs up and 11 thumbs downs.
It's a tough world out there.
Hey, man, people ain't worth a shit. No, some people ain't worth a shit. I guess the best way to say that. That volume bar on the I was telling you about earlier on that ES that should have acted as support. It certainly did on the ES. Come right off of it.
My name's Kyle Stumpinghorse, and I'm the owner of RR Buildings. Before I even make my first cut on site, I make sure that I got business.
Masterone, can you mute yourself?
Is that better? I muted him.
Yep, he's good. Go.
Good thing he wasn't trying to rub one out to some porn before the bell or something. That could have gotten really awkward.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all don't do that.
Me in here making noise. Oh, Lord. God. We sitting pretty in this stagum long right here, fellas. I have took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off the table. Looking to take 6 off here in a minute.
Yeah, but those are lots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no. These are the 6 that I've took off are individuals. So I'm taking individuals off up here as we go. So, and then my lots start coming off up in here. So I'm taking the majority of my size off up in here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That's the idea. Hopefully.
Did you draw a 9 o'clock box? I'm just curious which one you took.
Is it 9? Damn. Man, I'm sitting here behind the 8 ball. No, I did not.
There's that 904 volume bar, but I don't know, what your statute of limitations are.
Yeah, we got volume falling away. Actually, I'd do it at 8:58. It's right here. That was a good long right off that 9 o'clock box on 30-second short. Yeah, that's the idea, right? You would have had, a lot of confluence in your favor. You've got the Cloud, Bollinger Band Poke, right into the box. So you take your long there and sell one at the Bollinger Band. And then you maybe sell another at which you would have already sold one at 13.75, really. So if you could have got long 3 and then sold the other when you seen the first red dot, something like that. Got a pretty
Order
good
filled.
scalp. I mean, even right here, if you take 6.5, that's your stop, right? If you took a long right there and you're targeting, let's say you're targeting 13.75. So you're targeting here, and then you're targeting the upper box. That's 27. No, technically you could, that'd be your other 13.75. But your stop right here, you might have would have got stopped out though. Only bad part about this one is you didn't really see a late sell come in right here. It's kind of tough. And then being right here at the open too. That's what in the hell is going on here? Yeah, so would have got stopped out on that trade for sure. This might get crazy right here in a minute. VIX is falling. Nine o'clock box is support. Let's go.
Order filled.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're getting out of them here. Right into that box.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, we're getting them.
Order filled.
We have got
Order filled.
only got 10 left. All right. Nice. Oh. 78. Me too. 657.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, got 8 left. 6. Someone there. More there. Damn it. Order filled. Order filled. All right, got 6 left. And I'm just gonna target these. So I'm gonna target that, and that for the remaining 6. Man, I hope y'all got a piece of that long this morning, because this thing has been nothing but a absolute beauty. Able to get out of most of the trade. Got a few runners left for 3 remaining potential targets. I don't know if it gets any better than that. VIX is back inside the box. Showed this to be resistance. Everything looks healthy. Order filled. All right, out 2 more. 4 left. This damn chart looks like a laser show over here. Can y'all hear me over here? Y'all,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you.
have y'all been able to hear me? I just realized my damn stream was paused somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we hear you and all the order fills and everything.
Okay. I was making sure it got damn quiet and couldn't see nothing. I don't know.
We're just listening
It's
to the
only said
sound
pause
of
whenever
money
you,
being
minimize
printed.
it.
Yeah, I can't focus on two things at once. Open and talking. Can't do it.
Can't do it. See how these daggum things work, man. These this volume profile and this open interest confluence stuff, how it just goes right into it and just kind of, you know what I mean? Beautiful stuff. Right here, same way. Yeah. Idea would be something like this. If it did do it, and then potential retest. And bada bing, bada boom. If it should ever do that. But for God's sake, so we've just about erased the whole entire damn move from last night. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Is it another rain day for you, Magnum?
Yeah. Hell, it's been raining here for 3 days, nearly. Just damn nonstop, man.
Man, it freaking poured last night about 4 a.m.
Yeah,
Hard.
It's been raining like crazy.
Jeez. Well, did you guys need the rain or?
Yeah, not really. I mean, it's been pretty wet. We've had kind of a wetter summer down here. So I mean, we really didn't need it, but I tell you what, man, I personally needed it because hell, I ain't had many days off.
Yeah.
My yard likes it.
Yeah,
All right. So the rain dance worked, is what you're telling me.
yeah, man. Do it again. All right, we're getting close to 2 more out here in a minute.
Order filled.
All right, I have 2 left. If this fails to hold support, I'm cutting it.
620 level.
Yep. If this right here fails to hold its support, I'm gonna cut these last 2 real quick. And by failing, I mean the 1 minute bar needs to close below this. Man, we got to be getting a little long in the tooth. It feels, I mean, my original target was down here. So anything that's been up here has just been extra,
Would you mind saying the levels, Magnum? I can't see your stream.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Got in a little late.
So I had the target. I had a target of 580. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cutting these right here.
Order filled.
Okay. So I had a target of 580 and originally. So that's really where I felt like I could unload everything and felt like the trade was a complete success. So anything over 580 has been pretty good. But I had some levels up at 620, 640, and then an overnight range of 658. So I took two off over here at 620 and I took two off just ahead of 640. But I didn't like the way this thing was acting right here at 620. It should have just really kind of rallied on up into that 640 and looked to make it support, but it didn't. So I felt confident taking all my position off here at 620-ish.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta expect a pullback after, what is that, almost 100?
Man, y'all are going to shit when you see this damn trade. It's insane.
Already up 4 racks in the first hour, not even.
This might be one of the prettier trades I've ever made. Crazy. I just throwed it up in chat. What a hell of a trade.
That is gorgeous.
It looks like a shotgun.
Rolling, boys. We rolling. That's a good takeoff, too. That was last two to go ahead and take them off when we were seeing that was trying to break his support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good deal. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, right? So I'll go back out to a 5-minute chart. We did break above that 3 o'clock box. So, you know, as long as it's shown as support, and the VIX continues to show this as resistance, you know, it's hard to say longs aren't off the table. You know, longs still are very well maybe on the table, you know. But again, you know, keeping in mind that this upper part right here at the 560-ish, excuse me, 660-ish being the closing range and we're below it, you know, technically we're still red on the day in terms of the NQ goes. So, I mean, that's, you know, you would look for bearish activity, but it's all going to depend on, do we show, excuse me, we shown that the 9 o'clock box is support. We showed that the 6 o'clock box is support. So now we need to show that the 3 o'clock is to carry any bull case higher. If it fails, then you would obviously look for shorts, you know, in the other way. But you would need the VIX to come along with that, right? You would need the VIX to come up above this and show its support to carry any bearish case, you know? So it's one of them deals where you just sit on your hands and you just kind of figure out, you know, let the market tell you what it wants to do for a minute before any new thing is taken. Probably what would be really good to see right here would be, but I mean, there again, you might be forcing it because the VIX is not telling us that this is not this as of right now. This is still resistance, right? So we can't assume that prices is going to dump. So we really need to see this to become support for to take that side of the bet. But what you would really want to see right here is like late sales come in that are trying to sell this move really late, and buyers come step in and run this market against them. Right, that would be a really good idea, a really good spot to try to take a long. Especially if you could line it up with a Bollinger Band poke. But there again, we're not seeing it, so we can't assume that that's going to happen. We just can't.
Order filled.
I think you get yourself in trouble and feel like you forced a trade if you done that.
Order filled.
I mean, you don't have it, right? You don't have it yet for whatever reason. It's just not playing out that way. Really tricky spot. This is a great spot to sit on your hands, quite frankly. Let the market tell you what it wants to do. Because right now it does not. It just doesn't know what the hell it wants to do. Oh, I didn't mark the 9 o'clock box up for the ES.
Do you trade the ES anymore, really? Or is it mostly just NQ at this point?
I got to thinking, I used to trade the ES a lot, but I got to thinking, it's like, I make a lot more money when I trade the NQ, and I don't have to deploy as much money trading the NQ to make more. So it's just kind of one of them deals where it makes better business sense to trade the NQ. If you can tame it, it makes more sense.
Mm-hmm. Taming, it's the tricky part.
Oh yeah, man, it takes patience, right? It takes like what we just put together all morning long, to trade it successfully or consistently successfully.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. It's a tough animal to tame, and trading it with size gets even tougher because it's like, you expose yourself, and you have to be careful because you're going to get yourself caught. People trying to run stuff against you, or it's just an illiquid market. It's tough. It's tough to trade. Whereas this guy, I mean, man, you literally can slap a whatever you want on it, and the book will handle it.
Yeah, it's just a little too volatile for the 50K combine.
Do what now?
For the 50K combine, you only get $1,000 drawdown.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to trade the open because if it went against me, that's 20 points right there. And basically, I get one more trade and then I have to stop for the day.
Yeah. Are you trading minis or micros on the 50K?
Micro. No, mini, sorry.
Minis. Yeah, man. I heavily advocate if I was doing the 50K, I would trade strictly micros if it was me.
Yeah.
Hard. I know it's tough,
Well, I'm just glad I can do it on Top Step and not a personal account anymore. That hurt.
I think it makes sense. The micro, like
Yeah.
on UProfit, they scale it correctly. So they give you 6 minis, but they give you access to like 30 micros or 40 micros. It's not 100% like 60
Exactly.
micros. It's not 60 micros, but it's way better than Top Step. So you can use like 15, 20 lots on a micro and kind of get used to like handling size. There's like an art in scaling out how Magnum does it. Like if you start to do that with the minis and you're not used to that, like that's so crazy. But with the micros, like you can kind of manage it, you know?
That's where I learned to do it, man, was with micros. Like, when I could afford to trade like 3, 4 minis, I started scaling with lots of times I'd have more profit targets than like 4 or 3 if I was trading minis. So I would do like blocks of 3, or blocks of 4 or 5, whatever in the micros, and I could scale pretty effectively. And so I just took that same mentality and same strategy when I got to where I could afford more and just rolled it right over into the minis. And, once you find that sweet spot of how many it takes to not endure a lot of slippage or nor, expose your position, um, it's seamless transition. And I think that's why I was able to trade with size so effectively is because of I was already effectively trading with size in terms of micros go, when I was trading micros.
Mm.
Like I trade the minis too, but I'm telling you that the times I just use like 3 to 7 micros, like I'm able to like wait. I tend to scalp, but I see the position. I see the profit target is like much further out, and sometimes I can't hold the position because it's just so much freaking leverage. That
Yeah.
boom, it blasts in your position. You're up 2, 3, 400 dollars, and you're like you're thinking like that's a paycheck. So you're already like, let me close that, let me take that now. But like the
Yeah.
target's already, it's fucking 50 points away still. Like we haven't even started this journey, and you're already tapping out. But you can get used to on the micro the fact that there's so much room. Because if you're down $10, like you're down $50, whatever, it's nothing. But if you got 2, 3 minis, that hurts on a 50K count.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden you're throwing up in the bucket next to you.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
I know that's how it felt for me. So it's like I'm trying to get better with the micros, but the temptation with the minis there, because like if your TA is legit, if you got a good system, it should work. But it's really like your stomach that can't handle it.
Hmm.
Yo. Oh, I can't see the stream.
We broke we've broke above the daily and weekly range on the VIX, so that is something to be very mindful of. Jeez, look at this daggum sell off.
Hmm.
Thank
Man,
you for the elevator down, Magnum.
wow. I mean, we
I
still
got in on that, man, at like 612. I just rode that bitch back down.
I think you made the top.
literally, I think I sold the top actually. Man, I made that whole move this morning. I made the bottom and the top. Look at that. Wow. This is insane. Everything that was good, like, literally got wiped out.
Did someone speak?
Damn, dude. I wish I would have held my short more.
That's insane. I didn't expect that. Yeah, I mean, they really didn't even give you an opportunity. I mean, it just broke above it. Like, I could have seen the short coming if we pulled back into this, and made this support, right? But I just didn't. I didn't see it. Everybody was like, well, shit. Magnum's out. I'm out. Poof. Feel it.
I appreciate your trade secrets, Magnum.
No problem.
Can't imagine the brokerage you work for, you know?
How about that you your last contract too is pretty pissed right now.
Do what?
I said, I bet the poor son of a bitch who you sold your last contract to is pretty upset.
Oh, man. 8 years ago, that was me. Like the very tip top of that son of a gun. Live and learn, man. Live and learn. Jeez, this thing is ruthless. Ruthless. That's 3:00. I need to change these so I know what the hell's going on here. So I'm telling you, man, these 369 boxes, you know what I mean? It is no freaking joke, right? Like, we literally bounced off of it, right? Went straight up to the 3:00 box and literally come straight back down to the 9:00 box, went below it, made it resistance, and then headed straight back down to the 6:00 box. Like, it does not get any more defined than that,
The reason that those times are so significant is because that's the most consistent time where the most like volume comes in. Is that the
Absolutely.
idea?
You hit the nail on the head right there. That's it. You hit the nail on the head. I mean, it's up to the people, right? It's up to, whoever started to participate at 3:00 in the morning. Are they coming to defend their position? If so, they're going to sell it back off, right? Well, is New York about to defend the position? Start a position? Are they going to defend it? Whatever. Later on in the day, that's up to them. But are these people, when 6:00 rolls around, is London going to defend their position?
Isn't 3 o'clock when the VIX starts tracking volatility too?
Yep. Yep. You got it. Now it's going to be up to them. Are they going to defend their position now, or are they going to cut it loose?
Can you show me what candle you have for that 6 a.m.? Because my chart doesn't match up for some reason.
Okay. Are you on the ES?
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Sorry. I was looking at the ES here. But I'll show you on the NQ what I got for my 6:00.
The 6 o'clock volume bar sticks out like a sore.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, that's what I had. It was.
Okay. Good deal.
I didn't even notice the price on the right. I was just looking at the pattern of the chart. I was
Gotcha.
like, That box is in a different height than mine.
And it looks like they're trying to defend it, right? I mean, you had buys come in down here at the bottom, so. 369 for the win. All right, guys, I'm gonna go mute for a minute. I gotta make a phone call real quick.
It's calling his brokerage for more leverage.
Right? That's exactly what I was thinking.